Yo, check it, man. I'm gonna go live real quick. Um, Let me send this out to a couple people real quick. Give me a second. Word. Hey, yo, first off, man. Hey, yo, shout out to Shy, man. Letting me do my thing. Take over the airwaves real quick on his platform and all that. We're gonna get to some things, but yo, I just want to salute you though, Shy, for real, man. I remember your vision, man. You know what I'm saying? You your team, you guys are doing your thing, man. Shout out to that dude, Jahad Tucker, man. I remember you telling me about him and his little brother and them, man. I see him all the time now, man. But I want to talk about, what's going on, finally, man. Just finally word. Hey, yo, finally we got this fight, man. The whole Spence Crawford thing, man, it finally came to fruition. And when I'm seeing the notices, oh yeah, by the way, my name is Big Fraud, man. Fraud Ent, is the label and all that, man. I do my thing, man. You know, um, Actively and with the music and business and all that, man. Fraud Ent, look me up, man. I got a couple of artists, and what I'm saying. Just check me out though, man. But I'm gonna talk a little boxing today because back in the day I did do my thing with the boxing. I know a couple of, well-renowned fighters and stuff like that, man. But I just took it into the music industry because one thing about Fraud, man, Fraud likes the women. I was in the streets a little bit, so when you're fighting and everything, I think you got to be more disciplined. Now, I mean, you can't be out there, smoking your herbs and drinking and doing all that thing, especially fucking because it messes up your knees and all that. Word. But but let me get to my thing though, man. I'm seeing a lot of you YouTubers, man. A lot of you dudes are switching up, man, and for various reasons though, man. But it's like you see what I was just breaking down, the mathematics about fighting and all that, man. Like, yo, listen, man, y'all was out here speaking about your man, Earl, when rumors was putting out there, but they're no longer rumors because Earl himself that came out and came clean. Shout out to him for coming clean, man. You know, doing what he was doing out there, but he came clean. Word. But I want to say, y'all switching up, man. Like, come on, man. This is what y'all wanted, man. Didn't y'all want the fight? The Omaha killer Bud, he was ducking, but now y'all got the fight. Y'all try to say he frees Earl out. But listen, we gotta hold Earl accountable, man. This is Mr. No Tune-Ups, man. Um, no ring rush type of shit, right? Word. This is what Earl has said, man. So for you, Ronald McDonald's, yeah, man. Pardon me for calling y'all that, man, but y'all remind me of Ronald McDonald, man, a clown, man. It's a lot of clown activity, especially when it pertains to a lot of you YouTubers, man. You guys are real goofy, man. You know what I'm saying? Grown man goofiness, man. Maybe that's how they carried in your region. Word. You guys move like rattlesnakes and goofballs to me, man. But how you gonna switch the narrative up now, man? Because maybe your boy might be walking into something, man. He might get his ass whooped, man, because he's the one that told you he was drinking, he was doing all this stuff. Now, this bud took the fight. Yo, and yeah, shout out to Shy, man. I'm rocking with your CMOS over here. Can't wear it out, man. Shit is healthy and all that. I'm trying to get it back, man. But Y'all upset at the dude, man. Be upset with your mans, man. He was the one out there drinking and fornicating and doing all kind of other goofy activity, flipping cars over and shit. Yeah, respectfully, because that's what he did. He did that. You know what I'm saying? And y'all get upset when people talk about it. That's why I don't understand a lot of you weird, goofy Ronald McDonald's on the internet, man. Like the man did that shit, man. What are y'all talking about, man? For real. But I know what it is. A lot of y'all are frauds, man. You know, part of my name, like y'all are fraud ENTs, man. Y'all are rattlesnakes, man. You know, y'all are shiftier than a rattlesnake, man. So now y'all want to switch the narrative of that he tried to freeze the boy out because I guess the boy gonna go in there with ring rust. See, reality is setting in, man. Reality is setting in, man. Your man ain't fought in April. Every time he's on camera, he's looking tired and worn out. Like, yo, take a nap, man. Yo, what's that? Yo, check it, man. You know, fraud is kind of off a little bit up there, man. Melatonin, man. Yo, get you some melatonin that night, champ. And rest up, man, because you're doing these interviews and you on camera, you looking like you already went through camp already, man. It's just starting now, man. It's Memorial Weekend. Next week is June 1st, champ. You got all the way to the end of June. I mean, July. So just chill out, man. Get some rest. Get you some melatonin. Yo, what you should do is hit up Shine, get some of the CMOS, man. Should get you some of the CMOS, man. For real, man. All jokes aside, man. You look like you need some 92 minerals or something in your player. Yeah, word. But nah, man. All jokes aside, man. Yo, you content creators, man. Y'all gotta stop this shit, man. Y'all out here switching it up now, man. I watched the old dude, Professor X guy. You know, I'm gonna use my own names for y'all now, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, Shy said I could just do whatever I want to do, but I'm gonna use, you know, my own terminology. I see the Professor X guy. You know, you guys talking about Bud, why Bud taking the fight now? He freezing him out. Maybe because he won the fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because he wants to. You know, he negotiated for what he wanted, man. And y'all should be happy, but see, y'all not official. You thought I was gonna say solid. Word, y'all not official, man. Because if he would have took the fight when y'all wanted him to take the fight and y'all was pushing those narratives, they would have never got 8 figures, man. Yeah, eight, man. 8 figures, man. Oh man, eight. 8 figures. Go ahead, man. And on today, I don't even think Earl ever got nothing like that as a guarantee, man. Old Charlie Tuna, man. And shout out to my yard people, man. I don't know why the boys calling themselves a fish, man. If you know anything about the real yardians, Wagwan, they don't call themselves fishes over there, man. I know some yard women, man. They could, yo, listen. I know the boy Budrick, man. Y'all call him Budrick. Bud is on record of saying he's gonna have a fish fry. Listen, man, my yard folks, they make some good red snapper, man. You know what I'm saying? A good red snapper over some nice sauteed peppers and onions. Oh man, delicious, man. Shout out to all my yard women. They know what I'm talking about. Flatbush and all that. Yeah, word. But yeah, your man calls himself a fish, man. Yo, the yard men, the Jamaicans don't do that, man. You know what a fish is, right? I don't know, man. Maybe that's why I said boy was out there, man. Boy was real goofy. You know what I'm saying? But he admitted to being goofy, man. But he was a fish, man. If you know anything about a fish in the yard, man, in Jamaica, man, that's not the vibe, right? If y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Y'all fraud be bugging, man. Let me get back to this boxer. So yeah, the big tuna, Charlie Tuna, you know, the fish, you know, he's on record to saying it's gonna be a one-sided beatdown. But I don't even think his narrative pushers believe that, because you see, they're not even jumping out there with that. You're gonna have a one-sided beatdown, and you ain't been in the ring, brother. Hell, you ain't been in the ring, brother. You ain't been in the ring. And that's why I guess they switching the narrative up now that Buddy's trying to, you know, he finessed you. You know, he kept you out the ring. No, you kept yourself out the ring, because we got to hold you accountable. See, one thing about Fraud Ent, word, Fraud Ent stands on principles and honor, real shit. You heard? And you on record to saying that no tune-ups. No tune-ups, man. You had all the possibilities to take a tune-up if you got, but you said no tune-ups. So you got to be about that now, man. So why are these guys on here switching the story up for you? Did you tell them to do that? I don't know. I don't think you did, because you don't even go on their platforms. Word. You don't, man. They don't even got no coverage with you. So where they getting this from? They just out here freestyling, right? Like some of my artists. Big Fraud. I got, Big Janky. I got artists, man. You know, I got artists, man. But that's what these guys remind me of, man. You know what I mean? But salute to you, Sha. I appreciate you letting me, voice my opinion on this boxing stuff, man. Like I said, man, shout out to Jihad Tucker, man. Yeah, you was telling me years ago about the kid, man. Well, he ain't a kid no more, the young man, man. I remember you telling me, man. I was me. I was doing me. Wasn't really paying attention, focusing. But you was telling me, man. I was always talking about the goofy guy, man, your boy. And he was like, nah, later for him, man. He's into some other shit. I was like, what other shit is he into, man? He can fight, man. And you was telling me, man, that then he comes out and says this shit, man. I'm like, oh, that's what you was talking about, Sha. Damn. But yeah, that Tucker kid, oh man, he's special. He's only 20 years old, man. Go figure, man. I seen he was in there with the Miracle Man, man. Shout out to Brownsville, Brooklyn, man. Danny Jacobs, man. Damn, he was in there with Danny already, man. 20 years old, right? Man. And his little brother, oh wow, that fucking guy. Part of my language, I know I shouldn't be cursing, but it's me. It's been fraud, man. Fraud Ent, man. Word. Told you I'm a little loose upstairs, man. I got a little couple marbles loose, man. You heard? But yeah, yo, you goofy, you Ronald McDonald narrative YouTubers, man. Get your stuff together, man. Like y'all asked for the fight, y'all got the fight. Now y'all mad that y'all got the fight. Y'all making excuses. It's like, come on, man. The reason you're making excuses is because you know your guy is not really your guy. He's not really what it's cracked up to be. He got a big fight ahead of him, man. 8 figures. And they can run it back. Either one of them, whoever loses, can run it back. You know? So why are you guys switching up your narratives? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know, man. All of you guys, you radicals, man. You radical goofballs. Switch your narratives up, man. Now you, because you know what it is. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I watch boxing, man. I study it. Like I said, my guy Sha is hands on with it, and I fucks with it, man. So I see you guys, like a lot of you guys that do this YouTube shit. You claim to be boxing fans and historians and all kind of other stuff. You damn sure ain't media. You see, I didn't use the media word, but I said fans, right? You claim to know a thing or two about boxing. So how is a guy gonna go into one of the hardest fights of his career, right? Against a guy with, some say, a lot of accolades, dangerous, thinking it's gonna be one-sided, and him not being in the ring in over a year. And then he's on record to telling us all these problems he's having. His hip. What else did he was drinking, fat camps. You can't do things like this. And like I was saying to Sha, sometimes the things that you do outside the ring eventually catch up to you. And by the way, Sha, excellent live earlier. The no easy way out. Word, it's no easy way, man. You make your bed, you gotta lie in it, man. You know what I'm saying? My mom used to always tell me that, man. You make your bed, you gotta lie in it. He made his bed, man. And what you goofy YouTubers fail to realize is you don't want to have no accountability for the man. He made his bed, man. He did what he did. God was with him. He's still here. The fight is happening. So why are you switching the narratives up now, man? He's Mr. No Tune-Ups. You got the fight, man. You guys are laughable because you honestly are sitting here now that you got the fight, a sign still delivered. It killed all your narratives, number one, because you was calling this man a duck. You said the man didn't know what he was doing, never wanted to fight, but now he done basically got everything that he asked for and more. Remember, he was saying, 50-50 or no fight. I believe they're both getting 8 figures. That sounds around 50-50 to me. I'm not too particular with the back end stuff because I'm not a back end type of guy, man. Back end, it's just this doesn't sit right with me. I like mine's up front, guaranteed. But I think they both got 8. Yes, 8 guaranteed. So that sits very, very well with me. Very, very well. How's that sit with you guys? I know you guys is, I seen the goofy guys, talking yesterday. I thought you would have more excitement. I understand why some of y'all didn't have excitement because, like I said, you guys do all of this rooting and tooting for the guy, but he never comes to your platforms. He doesn't leak you guys no information. So who's really mad? Word. Who's really mad? I remember you guys was mad at Shaw because Shaw was getting next to him and had access. But who's really mad? Shaw done moved on the big shout out to you though, Shaw. I see you, fam. I see you, fella. All on ESPN, you and the Tucker boys. Damn, you told me about that guy, man. You was telling me, man. I was like, yo, when you and the old buddy was going at it, and I was like, this dude is the man. What are you talking about? What's wrong with him? What do you mean? You don't want to work with him? What do you mean? Oh, I see, man. Man, word. Hey, yo, Shaw, you was ahead of the curve, man. I'm sorry for ever doubting you, man. But you was telling me about the Tucker kid, man. Oh man, he is something special. 20 years old. Yo, listen, when you guys first inked that deal, man, I was like, I was paying attention, but I was still, I'm Fraud Ent, man. I'm with the artist, the music business, man. I really wasn't taking notice like that, man. And now he's like, man, that kid is well, a young man. He's not a kid no more, 20 years old. He's special, man. Yeah, man. But I remember you telling me about him, man. But I was so hooked on the other dude. I was like, yo, why you not working with him? What happened? Why you talking this stuff? And then he comes out and says it. He was a drunk. He had a drinking problem. He wasn't doing the right things. Man, you knew, Shy, you know your shit, man. Salute to you, man. But you narrative guys, man. You narrative dudes out here, man. You got the fight now, man. And your boy said no tune-ups. So what are you guys trying to flip the script for? What is the flipping of the script? He said he's Mr. No Tune-Ups. So how did this man freeze him out? He could have had fights. He didn't want to. See, what you guys really don't want to admit to is the man was broken up, man. The man was still trying to get his life together. He was still out there doing what he said he was doing. He wasn't clean. That's why he was stalling the fight. Was he stalling the fight? Or was Buzz stalling the fight? Or was his people stalling the fight? See, I don't want to talk about real stuff. That's why I don't respect none of you YouTubers. And salute to you for letting me come on here and air this out, man. Because these YouTubers, they claim to be insiders, but they don't air the stuff out. And that's what I respect about you, Shy. You air it out. You're an insider, man. You told me about this years ago. And I slept on you. You know why I slept on you? Because it was him. He was supposed to be the man. But you told me. He was like, nah, that's why I don't fuck with him. You told me. He was like, that's why I fell back. But they was saying you was mad. They were saying you couldn't get access and all this. Fast forward, I see you all over the world now, man. You're all over the world. I was like, yo, this doesn't make sense. Just like Uncle Jay used to say. He used to always tell me that. One thing about a lie, it always got to change. But the truth remains the same. And I seen you always on your pivot. Like we like to say. Do y'all know about the pivot? You was always on your pivot. I was like, yo, his shot's always sturdy. Why? This dude comes out and tells us, yeah, I was drinking. I wasn't doing the right thing. So now, you're hardcore radical fans. Why don't you do the right thing? Maybe by Bud not fighting him, and waiting. It might have helped him because who wants to fight a recovering alcoholic? Who wants to fight a wino? Yeah. Who wants to beat on somebody that has said, when I fought this guy, my hips were hurting. When I fought this guy and he knocked my mouthpiece out, I thought my teeth, yes, my teeth was on the ground. Make it make sense, guys. A lot of you YouTubers, man, you don't make sense. That's why you stay clicked up in your little communities. Yeah, little communities. I guarantee you, half of y'all not even going to Vegas for the fight. It is what it is. You're not going. Y'all probably won't even buy the fight, man. We all just see what happened with the Haney fight. All y'all won't hear talking about it, but yet the boys' numbers is under 150 or 150. But it's more y'all talking about it. And y'all supposed to be a tight-knit community. Y'all support one another. Yo, buy 10 to 10 to 10 pay-per-views. What happened with his? See, I'm listening to you, Shy. That's why I said, let me come on. Word. Let me come on, Big Fraud, and do what I do, man. I'm paying attention, man. I'm paying attention to the source now, man. But yeah, let me wrap this up, man. Like I said, man, salute the Shy for letting me come on here. A lot of you other goofy narrative pushing YouTubers, man, get your stuff together, man. Because your storylines and your narratives don't add up, man. You sat around for years over years wanting to fight. The fight is finally signed, sealed, delivered. Now you come up with other gimmicks and excuses. Not only that, the man done flipped the script on y'all, man. Both of them. Your own people's done flipped the script on you. He done came out and said, admitted to a lot of shit that you guys used to be in here defending him for, talking about people for. He said that he done did it. And not only that, the men that he's fighting done flipped the script. As far as you guys were saying he was ducking, he was this, he didn't want to fight. Not only does he got the fight, he got more money. More money. So when are you goofy YouTubers, content creators, aka content haters, gonna come clean? Like your idol. He came clean. He came clean. He said he's a wino, drinking problems, wasn't living right, fat cams. Come on, man. But I understand, man. You guys got you're full timers, full-time frauds, and you're gonna look like I think I'm gonna start doing interviews. Who wants to interview me? Fraud Ent. You know, holla at Shy. Shy can set something up. You know, he is the media marketing agent. His work is seen all over ESPN. But definitely, if you want to interview Fraud, Big Fraud, you know, I got artist Jinky. You know, interview me. I can share a couple of things or two about the game. With that being said, thank you once again, Shot. Word. I gotta go because you know Fraud be out here moving and grooving like a rattlesnake. Yeah, I'm like a rattlesnake, like a lot of these YouTubers, man. You know what a rattlesnake is, man? That's what you YouTubers are, man. You guys are rattlesnakes, man. And yo, Shy, man, yo, put that fine macadamian up on there, man. You know the one I be asking you about, man. You don't want to be wanting to bring me to the fights with you, man. Because you know Fraud to get the ladies, man. Word. Fraud to get the ladies, man. But yo, put that fine macadamian up there, man. When you close out this interlude with me in here, man. I want to see that fine macadamia. You know the one that's always blowing you kisses and all that, man. If she ever see Big Fraud, man, you gotta let me come to the fights with you, Shy. For real, man. Just let me come to the fights, man. I know I'm a little extra aggressive and over the top and shit, man. But yo, just bring me to the fights, man. You be at all the fights, man, for real. Hey, yo, man, I'm out, man. Hey, yo, salute to Shy for letting me rock on this platform and all that, man. Once again, you narrative pushers. Word, rattlesnakes, man. Get your story straight, man. You got the fight. Now you don't want the fight? You're mad that you got the fight? Or you mad that your man might not win the fight? Word. Because he's the one that told y'all how he was living, man. He's the one that said it, man. For real.
Let me tell you something. There's so many people biting your swag. There's so many people trying to eat off the drill. The shit you created, man. You put your name on that. You did that. You came up with that. But they biting that. And they jealous of you. And see what happens is when they trying to bite it and do what you doing, it don't work for them. They turn into your biggest critic. They eventually try to bite your move and steal your swag. Let them eat off your drill. Because I'm going to tell you something. Don't be in competition with them. Don't you worry about them. What you need to do is get back into creative mode. Because remember, they biting your swag. They can't come up with nothing until you make your next move. They watching you. You the leader. You the profound source. You the one, baby. You the alpha. You the beginning of this shit, and you gon'.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimonteloa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Yo, man, it's your Hot Tucker, man. The real GOAT, LeBron Donner of the game, man. Shout out to the Sauce Talk Podcast. Shout out my man, Showtimeshanewz. If you ain't know, now you know. Hear about it.
Screw you. That's right.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.